And then the question is, well, should you turn into a monster? And the answer to that is yes, you should. But you should do it voluntarily and not accidentally, and you should do it with the good in mind.
You lift 350 kgs deadlift.
I do. Hey, after 3 years actually. After 3 years. It's about intensive training. When you come here during deadlift time, you will understand what we go through. Somebody may think
Niaje? Nataka nikuulize swali moja. You are one of the best deadlifters, eh? Ni muscle gani inakusaidia kwa swift deadlifter?
I think the back and hamstrings, also the traps.
Yeah, traps. Sawa.
Yeah.
Nani? Kuna back?
The back, hamstring,
na lats.
na lats.
I think something that majorly, first of all, it's a gym, yeah? But we usually don't do it like a gym, yeah? It's more of a family, because we usually make sure before you come in, you usually need to check up on your friend. So I think, personally, the thing which I can give, which makes us win as a team, it's that we are together. And if you notice in all events, you can easily pinpoint Evib gym members.
Yeah, true.
So let me be honest. For us, victory is us coming together. So if we go to any event and we don't emerge as winners, of which we always emerge, we always have 1, 2, 3. So the main thing for us is that we are together, we are bonding, and let me tell you, we are up for all those challenges which are going to come. So again, to our enemies, our opponents, we are coming hard, and we are not taking any.
Chenye nataka kujua na hiyo either kama ni deadlift ama squats. Do you guys use the same program?
Yeah, we use the same program, only that we try and come in early, and then we start at a level on the same weight, all of us. We go advancing, and then when we reach our maximum, like let's say for instance, for me I'll do 150 or 160 kgs. I'll do as many reps as I can, but if I can do 5 reps, then I can proceed to the next weight, which will be 170. So I'll have to work on that until I'm able to produce 5 reps. Then I'm able to advance to the next weight.
I'm Wanyonyi Nelson, aka the Bearded. That is the stage name. Huh? Yeah, I'm a strongman athlete. I train at Evib, and also what else will I tell you? I think that is enough. That's enough for now for that.
Okay, and another thing is this is the only gym. I think I've been to almost every gym in Nairobi. This is the only gym that has got more than 20 athletes training in one area. What motivates you guys to train as a team?
Yeah, what I'm saying is, you see, training as a group, we really didn't plan that we are going to train as a group. But you see, when we started way back, we didn't have a strongman athlete within. I was, I think, the only one. And then I think the morale and also these guys also had a lot of enthusiasm. They wanted actually to plunge in also and feel it. And we started just normal training. Like training partners, right? The way you can be in the gym, then somebody feels like, okay, we can train together, and the number just grew up. And the target mainly was just on deadlift, but now we decided to now widen the scope and now start training other parts of the body.
Now, unlike a normal gym where we find the normal equipments like the bench press, the squat rack, Strongman has got unique equipments. There's the log press, there's the farmer's walk, there's the axial press. Were these things brought later, or did you find them in the gym where the people started?
Wow, it's a long journey. I know. Way back when we started, that was in 2021, we actually didn't have any implement or equipment. So I think, the gym owner, Kamau, is such a good guy, very cooperative actually. I could request for something, then in no day, he has surfaced the paraphernalia. You request, he surfaces. You request, he has really been helping me a lot and helping the entire actual group in ensuring that all the paraphernalias that actually are used during the competition are in-house. So I can say it's the gym owner that actually has played a very great role, big role. We started when we didn't have a yoke. And then we thought of a yoke. Then he did not. He does it just here. He does it the normal, Juakali way, and working very well. A log. Then we didn't have a log. In no time, he surfaced the log. Yeah, farmer's walk. He surfaced. So he's been of a great help. I can say so. He's been of great help, and that's why even the gym itself is a strongman gym. That's how we always call it. This is a strongman gym because all the implement, all the paraphernalias are within.
Guys, on the story of a champion again, this is one of the best athletes that we have. She currently was #1 in the most recent Kamukunji, strongest Roman competition. And I'd like you to introduce yourself, and then we go straight to the points.
Oh, thank you. My name is Hannah Moriama. A strongman athlete. I've not been in the field for so long, but it has been a nice journey, and I'm enjoying every part of it.
Okay, Hannah. So I wanted to ask you a question. I think you began training January this year.
Yeah.
So how comes you progressed so fast? Like umanza tu juzi, then all of a sudden you come and compete. There was Kasarani's strongest woman. Your number?
I was number 5.
You're number 5 in
I
Kasarani?
had trained for 5 weeks in Kasarani strongman,
Kasarani strong.
and I was number 5.
That was in February.
February.
And this other one you become #1.
Yeah.
Unatumia nini?
Chakura bana.
Unakula chakula?
Yeah.
So what has made you to proceed so fast, like from within a very short period? You see, in the strongman sport, this is a sport whereby basically people have to be training for a bit, some time. You have to observing the diet, but wewe umetoka tu from nowhere and then umekuja all of a sudden umekuwa #1. Ni chakula peke yake?
Okay, point of correction, sijatoka from nowhere. Nimekuwa nikitrain aerobics and most of the cardio workouts for the past 3 years. So I've never been interested in weightlifting or powerlifting. So someone saw the potential in me and he encouraged me, the owner of the gym, Evib gym, Mr. Kamau, and he told me to come here with the mindset of a champion. And I think I've carried that thing, that mindset, up to now. Because I never thought. I went on a certain competition on December, Iron Fit,
Iron Classic,
which was here in Museum.
National Museum,
And
yeah.
there was that weight they were warming up with, and I couldn't even lift that weight.
Were you in Iron Classic?
I wasn't, but I was just there as a cheer group. I was
I
there
didn't
for
see you in
cheer.
Iron Classic.
I was there.
You were there?
Yeah.
I think
But
I saw
even
Rose.
Rose, yeah. I was there for Rose. And after that competition, I decided I can try. So I came here with a mindset of a champion. Though in Kamukunji Strongman, I wasn't there for a win. I was just trying to explore. I was running the tips here and there, but eventually I was number 1.
Okay, before you continue, during the Kamukunji Strongest Woman, I saw you're really struggling to do the axle.
Yeah.
Why were you struggling to do the axle yet you have an axle in this gym? Your technique was completely off.
Yeah, okay. Sorry for that. I have had a shoulder injury for about 2 months, so I have not trained shoulder. So even in my mind, I was like, I can't make it. The shoulder was out of my game.
And do you go for physio?
But for?
Physio sessions, physiotherapy sessions?
I have not had enough time for it, but I have been doing some stretches here and there. So I think even that is why the rog went all up.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, she was number 1 in the Kamukunji Strongest Woman competition. Stay tuned as we go to the next athlete. Thank you. Okay guys, this is Angela Kogi. If you want to check her Instagram page, you can go and check on Angela Kogi, one of the best athletes that we have in the country. Angela, how many competitions have you done so far?
A lot.
I've
done 2019 Kenyan Strongman. Nimefanya CrossFit pia.
Yeah, 2019 nilikuona Kenya Strongest Man.
But before that, I was
fittest.
doing yakina Alvin.
Yakina Alvin, it was called Fittest in Nairobi or?
Fitness was.
No, Fitness was, yeah.
I did 3 and I won 3. I won 3 times.
You won 3 times?
Yeah.
The fittest was?
Yeah.
So at one point you were the fittest in Nairobi. Siri ni gani basi Anji? Consistency.
Yeah.
And why did you take a break from CrossFit and then you came to Strongman?
I was forced to.
You were forced to?
Yeah, I was forced to try this, and I did. Actually, Kenya Strongest Man was my first.
It was your
and
first
I bagged
competition?
position 2.
2019? Your number?
Mombasa, position 2.
Position 2. No, for Mombasa, hiyo ilikuwa qualifiers.
Nairobi, nilipata ni injury.
You got an injury?
So singeweza kufanya squat. So kuna
injury ya wapi?
Ni had ni yangu ilitana. Knee cap.
Oh, knee cap.
Ilitana.
Yeah, what is your current squat max at the moment?
For 1 rep.
Yeah.
Siwezi sema nimejaribu like heavier.
Oh, so bado knee cap inakusumbua?
No, it's okay.
Now it's okay. So I wanted you to tell us, if you try ukijaribu compare CrossFit and Strongman, wapi inaka interesting?
Strongman. CrossFit si rahisi.
Mbona Strongman?
CrossFit si
rahisi. Na mimi napenda CrossFit.
Unapenda CrossFit? CrossFit si rahisi. Ni mlikuwa mnafanya chenye sisi tulikuwa tunafanya fitness was.
CrossFit si rahisi. Nilijaribu kidogo viboko.
Unatoka burpees, unaingia deadlift, unaingia squat. It's not easy.
I have seen recently you are number 2 in Kamukunji.
3.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted you to, we are going to a question that is a bit off the topic. You're one of the ladies that has got very nice glutes and a very nice body. Ukitaka dema pate body kama yako nafanya nini?
I don't know what to do. To just train ama
hapana, unajua mimi kwa wasichana wanauliza kwa inbox, nataka kuongeza nyash. Nataka sasa
you train.
What do you train?
Legs na glutes. Like glutes iko na siku yake. So ndio kitrain legs, sana we focus on quads. Hamstring pia watu hawafanyangi.
Yeah, actually most guys don't work on the hamstrings.
Alafu sasa glutes, unajua glutes kuna workouts za glutes. Like
pia mimi nataka kuwa.
Because unaona ukifanya squat, when you're doing a parallel squat, hiyo ni quad. But ikindo ingie haga, lazima uende ile ass to grass.
Na
most people don't do that.
Most people don't do ass to grass.
They don't. So, badali wa isolate tuko na siku ya glutes.
Ulikuwa na mangapi kwa squats juzi? Number 2, you did 18 reps. Okay, thank you guys. You can check on her page, Angela Kogi, one of the best athletes. Amefanya CrossFit, amefanya Strongman, and at one point, she was the fittest lady in Nairobi. Thank you for your time, guys. What are the challenges that you have faced as an athlete in the sport?
Actually, the big challenge that is we are facing for now is to get actually enough time to train, because some of us we are employed and we can't actually to be able to create enough time to be able to train on time. So we need to also to go hustle and at the same time train. The other challenges that we get are actually the preparation. Generally, you get that sometimes we don't have enough equipment to prepare enough for the competition.
And do you guys try to benchmark in other gyms?
It's been a while actually. We are planning on the same to start benchmarking across the other gyms in Nairobi generally, so that we know what they have and what actually we can maybe try the new weights and the new training system of them.
Game umekuwa tukicompete for some time umecompete, ni mistake gani umeona? Cause nilikuona umefanya competitions ngapi?
So far nimekuwa kwenye competition kama 3.
Ya kwanza
nilikuwa Rongai, nilikuwa hapa Kasarani, na pia nimekuwa E-cards.
There's Rongai Max Deadlift. Penye nilikuwa number 1. Uambie sawa. So what is the challenge yenye umeona kwa hizi games, like as a strongman? Challenge gani umeona in the sport, not as an athlete, but ni kitu gani wase wanafanya mbaya, especially the organizers?
The organizers, kitu mimi nitasema ni kupromise vitu zenye sometimes hawezi fulfill. So far as a strongman Kenya, hii competition, mimi kitu ningeongea tu ni ambia ma sponsors na ma organizers, kama mna organize kitu, you need to fulfill what you have promised. Because athletic wana sacrifice, wana invest kwa hii kitu like annually or mtu ameinvest tuseme kitu kama almost 5 months akiprepare, akitrain, akifanya ABCD, lakini mwisho unapata nini? Maybe kama ni hiyo trophy inapotea. Hiyo ndio kitu yenyewe naona challenge, lakini according to us, hii gym watu wamejitolea, people are pushing, na tunataka tuonekane kwa platform kule juu.
Thanks sana Silas Masiko's number 2 in Kasarani novice category, in Kamkunji strongest man novice category. So next is Toma. Juzi mimi nimeanguka na deadlift. Nini ulifikiria after umeona nimeanguka na deadlift?
Okay, hapo hivyo niliona like slide umeteleza hapo hivyo. So the place iko farm, that farm well organized, because kila mtu leo kwa na expect like everything to be normal like the other time in Iron Classic, the way it was, but pale hivyo palikuwa na challenging fulani, you expect like your weight iende, but the ground was not firm, so it was a bit shocking. Niliona umeamka na weight, which I've never seen it you doing that.
Yeah, there was actually the problem with the platform. Then what can you advise people about the figure 8 straps?
Figure 8 straps wanafaa change ama it tighten up very well.
And then on challenges, when it comes to judging, you see what happens in the previous cards, right? Yeah. I think there were very many loopholes. Loopholes were very many. How can you have like a 3 bench of judge, then it was a 2 bench or two bench. It was a 2 bench of judge, right? 2 or 3.
It was 2.
It was a 2 bench of judge. You see, it becomes very hard at times where you are seated, looking at the squat, the perfect squat. Probably your angle is going to deceive you. Somebody who's probably on the side will actually note that angle is right. Yeah, then you've seen there were contradictory raising of flags. You see, this one has lifted right. This one, the head judge is lifting white. You see, it becomes very hard. Yeah, very contradicting. So if we have like 3 bench of judges, then actually we can rely on that, because there is no way all of them will lift different flags. There are only 2. So definitely, if people are going to have like two white flags, okay, that's a rep.
Yeah, I was actually questioning myself about that thing.
So those are some of the loopholes. Then again, organization. I mean, yeah, I think organizers also need to really get organized. Yeah, when you organize an event, mark on time. Like you have to really boil down to time, right? There is no way like in novice there are 25 athletes. Now 25 athletes in novice, then you want to do what? You want to like
Eliminate.
Yes, eliminate some. Now that elimination, you are coming up with another activity or another event. Why? That's wasting of time.
Yeah, true.
Yes, because this activity that you're adding as an extra, all these 25 athletes are supposed to go through. That is time. Like 2 hours or something, you've wasted. And McHugh, again, you will go through the same remaining events. So actually, you are not doing anything. You are oscillating and coming at the same place. Yeah. So the best thing, I think, when you are organizing such an event and athletes are very many, you just use the same events that you have. Choose like 2. After now going through the 2, rank them. You do away the one that you think actually are not really perfect and are not making some groundbreaking strides when it comes to competition. Then continue with this one. No, the events you've reduced on the number. At the same time, you've reduced what? On the activity.
Yeah,
so it becomes easier. It becomes way easier rather than introducing an extra activity and all that.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for your time, guys. Please share, comment, subscribe. This is the story of a champion. And this is the only gym that has got more than 20 athletes competing in the sports, the strongman sports arena. Thank you for your time. What do you think the government can do to increase?
That's number 3.
Yeah. This was number 3 in Kasarani's strongest man competition. Yeah. So what do you think the government can do to focus on the sport? Because I think the government is only focusing on football. Yeah. I'm not sure if the ministry is aware that weightlifting is a sport. If there's a strongman sport, what can the government do to increase the sport?
I think personally, I feel like the government has slept on such a talent because we have so many people who are coming out. So in terms of the government, maybe I would personally recommend if maybe they can fund such events. So they can fund it, make it more in terms of, like we can do the old school way. We used to have a provincial thing, then you have a national thing, then you have something that it's outside the country. So I would say the government needs to chip in, and it's a growing sport. And I'm pretty sure in the next like 5 years, it's something that people need to be watching out because it's coming up and the rise, it's really big. So the government needs to give funds and yeah, just market it. That's the main thing the government needs to do.
Kasarani's strongest man is coming soon.
Oh yeah.
Open class.
We are actually planning because you see an event. I don't know if you ever organize an event. The challenge is finances.
I don't have money.
Finance is actually the biggest challenge.
Yeah.
But we are organizing ourselves. Definitely it's going to come and it's going to be even better. And it may not be exactly the same as the previous. We may actually try to come up with some new program, just within the same strongman, but just having a different taste of atmosphere. Probably next year.
Lastly, bonus quote was nakulemea. Na sijaona mtu
Mimi? Actually, I'm not.
Hey, this guy's bad.
Mimi ndo mbaya squats.
Personally, amenishinda.
Amemshinda squats.
Mimi amshinda squats.
Sijaona msee mnoma squats hapa.
There is Bradley.
Bradley.
Yeah, there is not around. He's not
Bradley.
around.
So like then, alafu
Bradley, Sich.
She did 18 reps.
17 reps.
18 reps.
17 reps, 100 kgs.
Alafu sasa chenye nataka kujua na hiyo